Hi, how are you? Good. You? Yeah, not bad. Sound familiar? That's not a conversation. That's digital sleeping pills, after which she is guaranteed to see you as just a good friend. And if you're tired of hearing, "You're such a great friend," then the next 12 minutes will change the rules of the game. I'll give you 5 specific tools to turn boring communication into an engaging game she'll want to play again and again. Do you think you're good at recognizing flirting? Think again. Research from the University of Kansas showed shocking results. Only 36% of men correctly recognize when a woman is flirting with them. And with women, it's even more interesting. They recognize male flirting only 18% of the time. Imagine that. We live in a world of total communication chaos. Men tend to see flirting where there is none, and women, on the contrary, often miss obvious signals. The problem is, no one ever taught us this art. We either copy scenes from movies or use dead social scripts. Hi, how are you? That's not the start of flirting, that's a status check, like in a computer network. But you're not a data processing server, right? You want to create emotions, not just exchange information. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Ready to turn from a boring interviewer into an intriguing conversationalist? Then let's go. Step 1. Kill the interviewer inside you. The first and most important rule: stop conducting interrogations. A conversation built as a chain of question, answer is the fastest road to the friend zone. Why? Because it's boring and appeals to logic, while flirting lives in the territory of emotions. When you bombard her with questions, where do you work? What do you like? What music do you listen to? You're basically filling out a form. That's useful for an HR department, but it kills attraction. On a subconscious level, a girl feels like she's being evaluated, like she's auditioning for the role of your girlfriend. This creates tension and makes her close off. What's the alternative? Instead of asking, make playful assumptions. Instead of, "Where do you work?" try, "All right, let me guess. Judging by that sly look, you either save the world in some secret organization or you steal kittens from shelters just to find them homes. Did I get it right?" What's happening in that moment? First, you break the pattern. She expects a boring question and gets a mini game instead. Second, you give a disguised compliment, sly look. And third, you trigger an emotion. Laughter, surprise, the desire to play along. She's no longer answering a question, she's joining the game. The key is to watch her reaction, because the game should be fun for both of you. Instead of, "What are your hobbies?" say, "You look like the kind of person who either climbs Everest in her free time or watches Netflix in dinosaur pajamas, and I'm not sure which one is cooler." This creates space for humor and self-irony. She might tell you about her real hobbies, but now it's not a dry resume bullet point, it's part of your shared fun story. Remember, questions collect facts. Playful assumptions create emotions. Stop being an investigator, become her partner in the game. Step 2. The art of playful humor. Humor is your Swiss Army knife in the world of flirting. It relieves tension, shows intelligence, demonstrates confidence, and most importantly, makes her laugh. And when a woman laughs around you, she feels comfortable and relaxed. Studies show that humor is especially effective for men who want to make an impression. But there's a nuance. Humor should be playful, not offensive. Your goal is light teasing, not sarcasm or put-downs. How does it work? Use the agree and exaggerate technique. Take what she said and push it to the absurd. For example, she says, "I'm so tired today. I was running around all day doing errands." Boring reply, "Poor thing, get some rest. Congratulations, you just turned into her mom." Playful reply, "Oh, errands? Is that what you call bank robberies and escaping Interpol now? I always knew there was something dangerous about you." You're not ignoring her tiredness. You're shifting the conversation into a fun, imaginative direction. You create a shared world where you're partners in an adventure. Another example. She sends a photo in a new dress and asks, "Well, what do you think?" Boring reply, "Nice." Informative, but lifeless. Playful reply, "Okay, this should be illegal. Blinding people with your beauty without warning. I almost dropped my phone. We might need to alert emergency services. There's a situation in the city." It's a compliment, but wrapped in a funny, exaggerated form. It's far more memorable than the basic "you're beautiful." And don't be afraid of self-irony. The ability to laugh at yourself shows that you're confident and don't take everything too seriously. A story about how you tried to cook pasta and almost burned down the kitchen makes you human and much more attractive. Flirting is a dance, and humor is the music for that dance. Step 3. The power of unexpected messages. Our brain hates routine and loves novelty. When you text the same things every day, you become background noise. Good morning, good night, how was your day? These are zombie messages. They carry zero emotional charge. Your task is to break that pattern. Surprise her. Make her smile just by looking at her screen. How? Instead of text cliches, use spontaneity and context. Instead of "good night," send her a photo of a funny pigeon sitting on a monument with the caption, "This bird looks like it understands life better than we do. Good night. Hope you don't dream of philosophical pigeons like this one." Is it weird? Yes. Is it memorable? Absolutely. Instead of "good morning," if you know she loves coffee, write, "Urgent notice. Your morning coffee misses you. Don't make it suffer." One of the most powerful tools is text hooks. These are messages that create intrigue and make her want to reply. For example, in the middle of the day, you text, "Wow, that's actually pretty weird to be honest." And that's it. 9 out of 10 girls won't resist asking, "What's weird?" And now you have her attention. You can tell a funny story that happened to you or even tie it back to her. Weird how I suddenly thought about our conversation yesterday about penguins and then saw someone in a penguin costume. The universe is sending signs. These unexpected messages work because they create emotional spikes. She doesn't know what to expect from you. And in a world of boring and predictable men, that makes you a real gem. Step 4. Creating playful intrigue. Being too direct is a flirting killer. When you lay all your cards on the table right away, the game ends. Intrigue and a little mystery are what make her think about you when you're not around. That's what makes her reread your messages with a smile. How do you create intrigue without being manipulative? Use phrases that can be read as both friendly and romantic. This isn't about deception, it's about creating pleasant tension. For example, after a great conversation, text, "You're dangerous. Time flies when I'm talking to you." On one hand, it's just a fact. On the other, it hints that she has a strong effect on you. Another tool is a flirty compliment focused on feelings, not appearance. Instead of "you have beautiful eyes," say, "There's something about your look that makes me want to tell you all my secrets." It's deeper, more intimate, and much more intriguing. Instead of the basic "you're hot," try something more refined. When you walked in, it felt like the room got 10 degrees warmer. It's playful, vivid, and leaves room for imagination. Intrigue is also created by what you don't say. You don't have to report all your plans right away. If she asks what you're doing tonight, you can reply, "Oh, I have some plans involving you." Kidding. Or maybe not. "Actually, I'm planning to watch a movie, but your version sounds more interesting." Remember, flirting is the art of suggestion built on respect. You don't say directly, "I like you." You create an atmosphere where she comes to that conclusion herself. You invite her into an exciting adventure. Step 5. From words to action. Flirting over text is great, but it has an end goal. a real-life meeting. Dragging out texting for too long without moving offline kills all the momentum and turns you into a text buddy. When should you ask her out on a date? Ideally, at the peak of emotion, when you're both laughing at a shared joke or when the conversation has become especially deep. Your task is to anchor that positive emotion and tie it to the idea of meeting up. The worst thing you can do is text on a Monday morning, "Hi, maybe we should go somewhere this weekend." It sounds like a formal request, disconnected from the context. Instead, integrate the invitation into the conversation. For example, you're talking about Italian food. Her, "I love pasta carbonara." You, "That should be illegal. Talking about carbonara, we have to fix this injustice. I know a place that makes heavenly pasta. How about we save our conversation from starving to death on Thursday or Friday evening?" What's happening here? Tied to context, the invitation is a natural continuation of the conversation. Playful tone. Words like crime and save keep the light, flirty vibe. Specifics and choice. You suggest specific days. This shows decisiveness and makes it easier for her to decide. She's thinking not go or not, but which day works. Don't be afraid to hear no. If you did everything right, the rejection will most likely be soft, and she may suggest an alternative herself. And if not, you've lost nothing, except time you might have spent on endless texting that leads to nowhere. Remember, the goal isn't to say the perfect line. The goal is to be the kind of man who's fun, interesting, and a little unpredictable to be around. That's what creates attraction and keeps you out of the friend zone for good. If you are that nice guy everyone calls good but no one actually wants, make sure to watch the previous video. There we break down how the too nice image quietly kills attraction and how to change it.